Hello viewers and welcome to the Sport Wrap Show. I'm your host Limba Mupetami. Let's start the show with a hit list. Seasoned race director Bethel Karumendu suggests that it's time for Namibia to identify young distance runners to replace those nearing the end of their careers. Karumendu believes that those who have been in half and full marathon competitions over the years are reaching retirement age. The Wolfish Bay Motor Club is hosting their popular Shell V-Power Swakop Rally featuring 10 special stage sections that will provide thrilling action near Swakopmund on Saturday. The Nedbank Citi Dash is slated to take place at Zoo Park in Windhoek on the 10th of September. There will be 5 kilometers and 10 kilometers races. Today is the last day to enter the Nedbank Citi Dash, of course, and 10 days till the dash takes place. Here is Frank Pomposh speaking about the event.
Hello Namibia, the city is ready for you to run. You by now all know that on the 10th of September, that is in 2 weeks from now, we're hosting the Nedbank Citi Dash, which is a 5 and a 10 kilometer running event, running, walking for fun or for elite runners. You have another 3 days to enter and then entries will close. So make your way to the entry portal and everything is quite self-explanatory there. Should you have problems entering through the entry portal on the computer, citidash.com.na, please make your way to Cycletech or to the OTB branches where staff will assist you to enter, and that's when you can also pay in cash. 3 days, 31st of August. If you haven't entered by now or by then you will not make it. Schools, companies, enter your teams. There's a group entry portal, individual entry portal, big prize money, good sponsors are there, lots of vendors there on the day, and we look forward to seeing you all on Sunday morning, 7:30 sharp. Let's run the city.
I will definitely also be taking part in the Citi Dash. So if you guys want to see how people run marathons, then you must come and check it out. I'm just kidding. Anyway, we cross over to the Zoom In segment right after the break. Arsenal welcome Manchester United to the Emirates this weekend in a huge early season Premier League clash. The Gunners and Red Devils are two of the world's biggest clubs, and this fixture always produces fireworks. Neither have looked at their best, or rather have looked their best so far this season, and both have already dropped points to fall behind Manchester City. However, a win here could spark their seasons into life while dealing an early blow to their rivals. But no matter what happens, this should be a game full of action and drama right to the very end. We have two football fanatics, Oskar and Tia James Wilson, taking us through Sunday's match and their predictions. So check this out. Premier League fixture this weekend on Sunday, that is Man United versus Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal going head-to-head with Manchester United on Saturday. Both teams are coming off from, match day 3. It was action-packed, so Arsenal obviously having won 2 of their matches, having drawn 1. Manchester on the other side having won 2 matches and having lost 1 as well. Now, just starting off, this is a massive rivalry between these two sides. I mean, of course, a lot of local fans. It's going to be crazy. Chilling spots are going to be full on Sunday. People are going to be at the offices, maybe with Babala's hangover on Monday. Yeah, you know. Okay, now just to start off, maybe starting off with you, Tia. The rivalry, is it a healthy rivalry between these two sides?
No, I think it's a healthy rivalry. I think it has a longevity, and I think that's the best part about the rivalry. You know, these two teams keep on improving themselves. They keep on doing better each season. I mean, last season, half of the year, we were really the better side, and then Arsenal ended up being second, you know. It's really an exciting time because we test how far we've progressed as teams, you know. And right now Arsenal's also a bit shaky. The last game was a bit hectic, and for us, I mean, we can't even speak about it, you know. Manchester has been a little shaky as well. Thankfully we did come back, so I think at this level, because the season just started, this rivalry might be at its peak, because now we're at Arsenal's house. They want to show that they can win the league, but we are also trying to show that we are not terrible. So it's a healthy rivalry, you know, it's fun. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Okay. Now, Oskar, I mean, big Arsenal fan. I can see the shirt, you know, representing. Take us through, man. How do you think, or what is your take on this rivalry between these two sides?
Okay, I think both teams have something to prove, and they're going to try to get better the other team. I think Arsenal started a little bit not so well, but they haven't lost. I think they only drew. But I do feel they need to pick up, because they cannot keep doing this for constant games. So, but I'm actually happy, because this is the real test that I want Arsenal to experience, so that then I can know where they stand. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Now, Oskar, looking at Arsenal, I mean, Mikel Arteta, you know, Arsenal always looking like the better team on paper, but at the end of the match, always throwing away points. Do you think that Mikel has the experience to take this team, to the top, not just the second place?
Okay, but you say that if you want to be the best, you gotta beat the best. You gotta walk through the best. That's the only way. If Arsenal cannot prove to beat Manchester United, then they are not going to be champions. That's as simple as that. So, and I think Arteta has been doing his experimental game, starting Partey as a left back, and I think that's because he wants to accommodate Havertz in the midfield, but which I think it's not good, because you cannot start a midfield who has proven himself as a defensive stronghold for the team, and then you start playing him in a position that he has never played. Why you have a natural right back in Takehiro Tomiyasu on the bench? So he cannot do that. Okay, now that Gabriel Jesus is back at least, but even when Jesus was out injured, he could have still played Ketia, who's a natural striker. He still would have fared much better. Okay.
Now, Tia, I mean, looking at the Arsenal, rather the Man United squad, you guys have injuries that might be of concern. Any chance of Eritan maybe using unfamiliar faces for this match?
Hopefully. I do think he has to reshuffle our squad a little bit. I understand that Luke Shaw is also injured, I believe so. Our left back, which is quite a blow. We do need his pace and his experience. But it doesn't mean we can't play people like Wan-Bissaka. We have people in the youth. And I think someone like Garnacho is a great player. But I don't think he must start this game. I think we need to start with somebody like Sancho maybe, because Arsenal has Gabriel Jesus. They have skill, they have some trickery, and I think we need that kind of pace to also give people like Saliba, you know, pressure and stress. Rashford always does his thing, and he should always just stay in, and same with Bruno. And this last weekend actually was a really great trio, Bruno, Casemiro and Eriksen. So I really hope he keeps that formation for now. Mason Mount still has to prove himself, so I don't know where he's going to play him. But for me, what's important against Arsenal is to really get players that can test Saliba, because he's one of the best defenders right now in the Premier League. So yeah, we'll see what Ten Hag has to do, really. Yeah,
I mean, it's going to be really, really tense on Sunday. So maybe just starting off, Tia, your predictions for Sunday's match. Where are you going to be watching the match as well?
I'll find out. Maybe. Where did you say earlier? You said something about this other bar, or a sports bar, or at home, or online. But I say Manchester United 2-1.
Oskar, do you agree with this?
That's me.
My prediction is that since we are home, but I'm not really very sure with this experimenting that's going on, but home advantage, I'm going to say 3-1.
3-1. You're reaching very high, Oskar. All right, okay. Let's see what happens on Sunday, and thank you so much, guys.
Okay,
thank you very much, Limba.
Exciting club rugby finals are slated for this weekend. The women's final between Unam versus United, as well as the First League, Reserve League and Premier League. Wanderers will go up against United. Wanderers finished on top of the log for the past 2 seasons, with their only loss this year coming in their return match against United on the 5th of August, when United won 46-38. Wanderers had earlier won their home encounter narrowly by 33-30 in their derby match played on the 10th of June. This match was broadcasted by NTV. And of course, just to get you in the thrill of this weekend, let's have a look at some of the highlights.
Yo, what's up, guys? I mean, it's Brian Monango here, and we are here for the derby between Glasgow United and Wanderers. Well, this derby has been around for more than 100 years now, and we are here to witness the 102nd edition of the derby.
Miss United and Miss Wanderers.
Ja, die twee klubvoorsitters, Willem van Zyl van Wanderers en Win Marist van United. Daar so gereed is vir die formaliteite, glasie champagne, goeie gees altyd tussen die twee klubs. Op die veld hou hulle natuurlik niks af van om te mekaar te verloor nie. So maak die saak. en toonaangewende clubs, ja, belangrike clubs in die konteks van 'n Namibische rugby.
Wanderers is going to get us started, playing on their home ground. And we're off. Derby Day, the first teams are meeting. Wanderers, Trusco United.
Dani van der Merwe, J.J. Holzhausen. Denzo Brewer wat ja. En daar gaan Warren Ludwig. Die 3 masjien vir Wanderers. Denzo Brewer voeg die 2 punte by. En is Wanderers wat uit die
That's a United try. Benani kicks. That's going to go through. It is 7 to United. The Wanderers with 7 equal play. Wanderers. An opportunity he grabs with the boot.
Groot wedstrijd wat hy so ver speel. Breek aan deur 'n laagvat. Klop nog 'n man. Nog steeds die bal in die hande.
To fetch 3 points. And he manages to do precisely that.
Sit van die bal daar op die grond. The maul is in formation. The maul is moving. United maintaining possession. Wanderers. Brewer kicks it out. And that's the end of the game. Wanderers take it by 3 points off the boot of Denzo Brewer as they break United's heart. United, a much stronger team than last year, much more formidable. Wanderers certainly not entering their next derby clash the same. But as for today, they'll take the win, and the win is all you need on Derby Day.
Oh, 6 men. Easy, what's it?
How do you find the perfect time? Is it in what we create? Or is perfection a form of art? Can we taste the perfect time? Move to it. Feel it. Or is it best enjoyed together? The perfect time is out there. Come with us to find it. Vintage Draft. Perfect time. Perfect beer.
For the first time, Namibia's squad to the Rugby World Cup will include 3 players whose fathers had also represented Namibia in previous editions of the tournament. Eben Isaacs, Cleven Lobsher and Dion Mouton all played for Rio Falcon when they were selected for the 1999 tournament held in France, the first one that Namibia had qualified for. For Clef Lobsher, it was his only appearance, while Eben Isaacs also made the squad in 2003, and Dion Mouton ended up playing in 3 tournaments, including 2003 and 2007. Clef Lobsher's son, the fly half Cleven Lobsher, was the first Namibian son following his father's footsteps to the Rugby World Cup when he played in Japan 4 years ago. For the upcoming tournament, once again hosted in France, centre Alkino Isaacs and wing Gershon Mouton are first-time selections. Well, of course, that ends Le Jol, the rugby segment. We now cross over to Globetrotter right after the break.
This month on DSTV Compact.
I think I got this.
The Premier League is back. Can anyone knock the Citizens from their perch and claim England's footballing crown?
The way to do it.
Ladybug and Cat Noir return, using their incredible superpowers to protect Paris from evil.
We gotta do something. We'll figure out that something together.
The Derricos are at it again, trying to parent all 14 of their quintuplets, triplets, and twins.
The struggle is very real.
It's a bit much.
The world's favorite heroes in our half shell remind us how they karate chop their way into our hearts with this best of collection of episodes.
Oh yeah, see? Up high, little buck.
And Fernanda will stop at nothing to exact revenge on the masked men who killed her husband and destroyed her life. It's your moment to be entertained by staying connected to DSTV Compact.
Shop and save with the best deals at WB. Get 1 litre Vita Creamy for $11.99. 2 litre Nam Milk or Maere for $44.99. 200 gram top class spice mix for $11.99. 10 kg Hotchfeld maize for $84.99. Plus 2 kg surf washing powder for just $52.99. See more WB specials online at www.vurmanbrock.com. We care. We care. Vurman Brock.
Lewis Hamilton and George Russell renewed their contracts with Mercedes until 2025. Yeah, the Formula One team announced today, of course. The Silver Arrows confirmed that the pair would continue driving together in the next 2 seasons ahead of this weekend's Italian Grand Prix. Manchester City striker Erling Haaland says he sleeps with his mouth taped shut as part of an intense nighttime regime aimed at maintaining his superb form for the triple winners. Florent Balogun has left Arsenal to join League One club Monaco on a 5-year deal after impressing on loan at Reims last season. The two clubs announced, rather. The 22-year-old has not played for the Gunners in a competitive match since netting 21 goals in 37 League One appearances for Reims last term. Well, of course, with that, we have come to the end of today's Sport Wrap show. But don't fret, as we will be back again tomorrow for another jam-packed show.